Hello, 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 Gemini. More than friends. Archangel Michael, please protect us as I channel the energy. Archangels, holy angels of the highest white light. Those who walk with me every single day of the highest white light. Yeah, let go of that person who just doesn't want to be more than friends. I mean, it's just time to let it go. It's time to move on. It's time to be free. A win-win forecast is in your horizon, Gemini. Okay? Fate is upon you with this eclipse. Because you know this reading is about the eclipse energy, right? Love. Harmony, baby. Harmony. Let's see what the dilemma is. Let's see what the dilemma that you're going to be working through. You're going to be, or you have been working through. Let's see. Accelerated motion. So is that the dilemma? You're like, I need to know what's going on. Let's go. What's going on? What's happening? But then there's also a sense of home. And what does that mean? What does it mean, home? I mean, we have the number 8. I don't know. Are you a life path number 8? 8 could have to do with the, the year of the dragon. I don't get too much into that, but it's not that. I just don't know too much about it. It's not that I don't believe in it. Yeah, so there could be, relationships or things or places or jobs, because this is general reading, where you feel that things don't go past a certain spot, or and you don't want to let go of those things. But those things could be holding you back, and you just want to feel like you're home. There could be a pattern that you're kind of looking at. Let's see what the factor is. Rebirth. What else? I feel like we got something else in here for me. Solitude. We got happy ending. We just got happy ending in Taurus's reading. And we also got patience. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be on the cusp. I do feel like there is internal and personal growth. I don't feel like you're quite yet rising from the ashes. I do feel like there's a rebirth. You're going into a rebirth. Maybe you don't want to be alone. I got the word ultimatum. I don't know why this card's here, but you could be trapped in fear. And we got the number 8 again. That's the thing. Fear is one of the lowest. Well, I would say, I would go on a limb and say fear is the lowest vibration that anyone can be in. But the sun is coming. Health, resources, victory, wholeness, cleansing. You've been on this path. You're just being reborn. Let go of any expectations except for the Most High God being there for you. Look at this. As I say that. God. It symbolizes justice, leadership, logic, battle. I got Othala is my God card. Possessions, heritage, ancestry, experience, value, inheritance. Othala a second time. God's all over it. No worries. It's happening. Just go with the flow of your rebirth. So Lilo is the sun. You could be dealing with a Leo, or they're just saying success. Success is here. Success is coming. Let me see. What's Gemini's message? What is Gemini's message? I was just talking about this in the Taurus reading. Now, I don't say this in all the readings just because sometimes I forget, but it's being brought to my attention. Watching all the readings is important only because it gives you a storyline. When I begin with the reading of Aries and go in order, there's a beginning and then there's an end. So kind of the energy when we read in the same day, it kind of like all of those readings go together. So the Aries, Taurus, and Gemini reading, that's a full message. That's what I'll be doing probably today. I probably won't be doing another reading today. But I'll probably try to finish everything by Monday before the eclipse. So, you know, in that reading, I talked about the divine masculine energy rising up into their role. Remember, we all have divine masculine, divine feminine energies, but this change, this rebirth, is going to be accelerated by the eclipse energy. It's going to feel like that because we have this very public realization, right, that something big is happening, because you can't ignore an eclipse, but you can ignore a tornado that doesn't happen in your city. You can ignore a hurricane that didn't happen in your city, a tsunami, an earthquake. But we've been feeling these changes since the very first eclipse in 2017. And then we had the pandemic. And then after that pandemic, we had another great big eclipse. And then don't forget August and their supermoons, back-to-back supermoons. Why does that have anything to do with us? Well, when the earth goes through changes, so will we. We are interconnected. So don't be trapped in fear. Don't allow yourself to be trapped in fear. And let people sit in their roles. Allow others to do what it is that they need to do. Don't, as much as you hang on to things, if you don't let go of things, you're not allowing another person to grow either. And being trapped in fear doesn't help anybody. Okay, we have some physical activity here that's going to help with how you're feeling trapped in fear, so you can let that go. I feel like I have like no room on this table. Let's see. Let's clarify this change, even though I'm feeling it. Let's see. Yeah, the sun. Creativity. Creating something new is what you need to do. And you have the frequency of change that's going to support your ability to gracefully dance with what's coming. It's going to happen whether you want to or not, right? And like it already started happening. And you should congratulate yourself for creating the differences in your life and in the lives of others. And like now you just need to move on, or in the life of a particular person, place, thing, job, whatever. But the change is here, so just go with the flow of it. It's going to happen super duper fast. You could be experiencing some deaths or hearing of deaths. Or you could have experienced a death that you're still mourning it from the past. Somebody's baby is growing up, or somebody's baby is having a baby, or moving on to something. That you will always be mine, but inevitably our love will never die. No, you will be a part of me. I feel like somebody's family members here. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Linger on. You could have just lost somebody. I feel it really tough. Always be my baby. Whatever this changes, it feels permanent, and it feels like the end for you. And you know what? It is. It is the end. And endings bring new beginnings. But I feel like you could be realizing that. You just have to believe. Whew. You are about to blossom. Yeah. You have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have a wholeness about you. You've been working on your solar plexus, so you've been standing up for yourself more. You've been speaking out against things. Take some time to really pray and meditate and be in alone time with yourself so you can accept this change. You could be seeing 222. I'm trying to get out of this energy a little bit. I feel it. I just feel it. I'm feeling it. Let's see what we have. What is the message? What do you... There's somebody that was somebody's hero here. Somebody lost their hero. Or somebody feels like they lost their hero. Or somebody wants to be a hero. Like maybe you want to save somebody. And you don't feel like that you can. Or maybe you couldn't. Please just don't resist this change that's happening in your life. This change that is going to bring you so much joy in the end. The tantric journey of what you've been through and what you've gone through, and what you have yet to achieve and marvel at. It just feels like it's right there at your grasp. Like boom, right there on the edge. On just the edge of everything. Like, let's see. It's definitely something that you have to let go. Gosh, it feels so hard. Let's see. Surrender. You have nothing to say here. It's time to really come to the conclusion or realize or accept and let go But you must realize and understand that you have a role. You must move on. Love yourself first. And that's going to help you find things that you can love about yourself. I feel like you're a person who has a hard time with that. That somewhere along the line, intimacy became something else. I mean, I really, really get the feeling about like sex being used in a certain way, but that's not going to be for everybody. But there's somebody here that, you know, like they connect through sex. They connect through physical touch. And that might not be for everybody. It could be, you know, because we have the sacral. Sacral is genitals, creativity. So, you know, you could connect through creativity. Maybe you're having writer's block. Maybe you can't paint that portrait that you thought you were going to paint. And it is the way it's supposed to be. And just accept it. Because things are going to change real fast for you. Once you accept and let go, there's something else. There's something else. And you're going to be able to come back to this. Whatever creative endeavor that you know that you need to take a step back from, or like I said, if this is a situation where the person doesn't want to be more than friends, then keep it moving, because using that as a stepping stone or as a logical explanation and saying, well, we're both adults, and if we want to just use each other's bodies, well, you know what? That's okay. That's our decision. But I mean, like, if you want to do that and you have to go through that because that's what you have to go through. Like, I'm not judging you, but like, don't make it so hard for yourself. You see mountains. You see the sun. The sun is closer than you think it is. It's really not that far. And people should respect you and want more. And you can have a good time if somebody doesn't want to be more than friends. Friends can hang out and have good times together and make sure that people are earning their roles in your life. Yes, that may create some adversity. That may be very unpopular. However, who cares? Because all you need to do is love yourself. The song is talking about why I love you so much. It's because you're giving. What you should be giving yourself, you're giving it to somebody else or something else. It could be a job. It could be a person. It could be a thing. You can one day ask yourself, why do I love you so much? Because I deserve it. Because you're beautiful. Because you're wise. Because you're loved by the Most High God. Once you let that go, the accelerated emotion of abundance, which can be more than money, but I feel like there's a pause that you need to take, or a stepping back, or a time by yourself where you're really thinking things through and understanding what excuses you've created. Yeah. It says look for a sign. So you're like, I also see the thunder here. And like thunder really puts me in the mind of archangels and the wrath of God. Where do you see yourself in a year from now is what the eclipse. So let's bring it all back to the eclipse energy, right? So the eclipse energy. Time of reflection, time of, you know, like maybe get a fresh brand new journal and write down exactly where you are right now, where you want to be a year from now, and you're going to surpass that, because whatever you want to create, you can and you will. And that's what it's saying, accelerated motion. And this is across the board. Right? Year of the Dragon, 8. Whatever you want, you'll have. Whatever you want to achieve, it will happen. You just have to believe that. You just have to really, really have faith in yourself and stop giving of your energy to other people. And it's going to happen. Source, what else do you need them to know? What else do you need to tell Gemini? Oh. Something about no and yes. I don't even know how does that even happen? Okay. Can you clarify the no? You guys know exactly what the no is for, and you guys know exactly what the yes is for. Like, this is really messing with me. Yeah, I feel like it's your choice whether it's no or it's yes. Because, like, how could no and yes come out together? Give us another clue, Most High God. Patience. So it depends on patience, whether it's a no or whether it's a yes. Necessity, constraint, pain. It has two faces, distress and deliverance. It is the vital and protective fire. So it's going to depend. Will you ask for it when you're going to get it? Is it going to look like the way that you want it to look? No. Are you going to get it? Yes. Yes. The situation is going to improve if you let go. Temperance, patience. During this fire. Look at this. We just talked about protective fire. We have fire, air, flexibility. I just feel like there's another message here. Let's see. What else do you have for Gemini? 222 was on the clock. Then 2233. You're going to be coming out of stagnancy. There's something about humanity, friendship, society, and cooperation that you're going to be doing. So in some kind of way, whatever you do, it's that you're going to move on to, or you could already be doing it, or you've done it before, either in this life or in another life. You just have to have patience and answers will come. Power, not pride. Right? Because the other side of who you are takes patience to understand. And, you know, it's really interesting that in Gemini, these faces would come out. Like, two different sides. Because Gemini is about the twins. And the duality that we often face in humanity, in the world, the duality that defines us, and we often take on the face, and so we're going to be more aware of that, right? We're going to be more aware of the masks. We're going to be more aware of who we really want to be, and then we're going to have to choose that, or we're going to stay stagnant. Or things in our life are going to happen more rapidly to show us and put us more on the way. So this energy, the eclipse energy for Gemini. And we have a year again. Is about completion. It's about understanding who you are in the midst of this change and accepting that. And telling whoever doesn't like it to kiss your ass. You don't have time for that. You do not have time for other people defining what it is that you want to do or need to do or enjoy doing. There is no toleration for that anymore. Change. It's all over. It's everywhere. It's like the water. The movement of the water. It cleanses, it purifies. And there's times where the water is slower and the water goes faster. It just really puts me in a mood. Like, I really, again, just feel so sad. Like, I feel like this heartache and this loss, and maybe you are going to feel like that, or you will feel like that, or you have been feeling like that. And for some of you, there is, a physical death. So, I feel like what they're saying is, look, mourn, but don't allow this to keep you stagnant. And for those of you who feel stagnant, motion is going to be accelerated. You just have to let go what it is that they're telling you to let go. I don't even know how to end this one. I mean, whatever it is that you choose to do that's going to propel you is going to create a lot of adversity. Whatever relationship you choose, whatever job you choose, whatever it is that you choose in the energy, because you are going to choose well. And it's going to happen so quickly for you. You're going to feel like you lost a lot of people, or that people are not going to like you. And that's okay, because you're going to meet people and you're going to be involved in things. And that doesn't really matter, because you work for the Most High God. And even though you feel like it could be a lonely place, the only place that you really want to be after the eclipse energy really runs through you is a place where your authentic self lives. And there's no going back from that. Okay? So, Gemini, just embrace that. Embrace the motion. Embrace the clarity, the challenges, the introspecting, the watching, the waiting. All of that is over. It is time for you to embrace what you want, surrender what it is that you don't want, and let it all go. And whatever is supposed to come back to you will come back to you. Whatever is meant for you, you will have. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today. And Gemini, I hope it was you. Bye.